My contestants are ready. You folks ready? Let's get back to the battle.
Kyle Ettinger is a rising star in the drone sports world. He just happens to be 15.
Guys, we have like a minute. We got a minute.
He's a member of a drone fight club organized by the California company known as Game of Drones. They meet each month to test their skills in aerial combat. In late May, they stage their biggest tournament to date at Maker Faire in San Mateo, California.
Make sure everything's flat, nothing needs to be bent. Props are on there tight.
Ettinger arrived ready to do battle with a uniquely designed quadcopter, which he'd finished building just the night before in his family's garage.
About 2 years ago, I was working at a hobby store over the summer. They had a little micro quad. It was the Nano QX actually, and it was pretty cool. I'm like, okay, you know what, I'll get that. So I bought it and I ended up really liking it. And so I'm like, what's the next thing? So I ended up eventually going to a Bear Quad, and then a Bear Quad. Next year I heard about Game of Drones having a event where people fought quadcopters. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take it in and I'm gonna fight it. So I took it in, bit of resistance from my dad, fought it, did decently well. Then I'm like, okay, used a store-bought quad, now how can I take it to the next level? I'm Kyle Ettinger, I'm 15 years old, and I'm really into fighting drones.
I could just see how passionate Kyle was about this fighting thing, and being an engineer myself, it's pretty easy for me to get pretty hooked into what he's trying to do, and you know, give him what little advice I can in terms of, you know, what might work or what we might want to try. But he makes all the decisions. I'm Kyle's dad, I'm Gary Ettinger, and I love participating with him in this sport, and I do whatever I can to support him. He's learning a tremendous amount about design, testing, building, competing, preparation. I mean, it's just wonderful. There's not much I don't like about it. We've just had a blast. These are just, you know, great memories we'll always have.
We drew up many designs in CAD, and we finally settled on one to build. And we built that one, and we've had to make tons of modifications for the Maker Faire, and eventually we've got it down pretty well.
Do you have any particular favorite over here?
Oh, Kyle.
Kyle?
Kyle.
So
Ettinger, Team Ettinger, man.
You think he's going to win it?
He's definitely got the flow going. But you know, it's like you show up tomorrow, it's going to be a whole other game. You never know. Every day is different.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, give me my pliers. And my cutters, Dad, and my cutters. You just gotta walk with me. You gotta walk with me. One of the times, one of the plastic arms have broken, so I had to repair that, and I wanted to do it really fast before the fighting was done. I wanted to get into that last round, so I had to repair that in time. Also, if there's any little thing that had gone wrong right before I was going to go in, I had to get it in. I usually go just for the top, because if I come down on them, there's more distance in between my props and their props, so I'll hit their props, but my props should be fine. And my prop fouler is down there, so I can hopefully take him out with that and not have to risk breaking any carbon fiber rods or getting any damage to my props.
Oh, look at that! A total body slam! A body slam, and they're both down. up the cameras ready. Oh man, they just took it. Oh! To the run. Anybody's game, anybody can take it. 30 seconds left in the match. Anybody's game to win. Let's hear it, folks.
Ettinger went undefeated throughout the tournament, winning some 20 consecutive matches that weekend. In the days that followed, his rivals returned to their garages to build quadcopters that could get around Ettinger's defenses, while he got to work on his own new drone, equipped with better offensive capacities for the battles to come.
Thank you so much.